state. Run from her fear, held stronger than hate. Problems she holds in an enhanced state. Held in a fear much stronger than hate. Undefinable, but forever fight. Unreachable to see in the light. Unstoppable, a victim of rights. Uncontrollable, hot days, warm nights. Hot days, warm nights. Warm nights and hot days. Hot I am at the door. She opened me to reveal the light. A moment's notice, a sway towards the floor. Coming up fast, hot days, warm nights. Hot days and warm nights. Warm nights and hot days. Hot days, warm nights. Warm nights with hot days. Hot days, warm nights. Warm nights and hot days. Hot days and warm nights. Warm nights with hot days. I said days, not dates. 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 Hot days and warm nights. Warm nights and hot days. Hot days and warm nights. Warm nights with hot days. Hot days and warm nights. Warm nights and hot days. Hot days and warm nights. Warm nights with hot days. Hot days and warm nights. Warm nights and hot days. Hot days and warm nights.
Nights.
Warm nights with hot days.
Day 3G. Huawei loves.
Warm nights and hot days.
Did a whole bunch of talking.
Hot days
Music
and warm
playing.
nights.
My microphone muted.
Warm nights with hot
Rookie.
days.
That's what you get. That's what you get in this game. Rookie errors all day long. Oh, I forgot about that bit at the end of the song. Let's shout some guitar bits at heavy distortion rates. Casval, Jesus, long time no see, lad. Welcome. It's been like eons. Why does that stop again? Surely it's played out back into me. How do you operate this one? Welcome to the Professional Podcast Hour. I can't even stop it. How do I stop it? Tonight's stream will be backed entirely by song. I'm trying to work out how to stop
of everything we do today.
apparently
Why
I'm not even sure.
do we prepare the things to say? Put them all in boxes and make a big list. Took them off, it doesn't answer why you exist.
How do I stop it?
What's the purpose?
Only takes a little while. Hopefully by the end of it, maybe the stream is fixed. Oh, there we are. Look out, everyone. Far out. Magical. Magical. Made it. We made it. I made my face come here and stuff. Well done, everybody. It was a team effort. We couldn't have done it without us. Maybe. I don't know. Huawei's offering me feeble excuses. I just forgot. Yeah, I don't stand by that, Huawei. I'm a learned man. I remember things. 90% of my hair off. No, it's all just, it's back there in one of those, what do you call them? Like super awesome, trendy guy bun things. I don't remember the actual word for them, but that's the way it makes me feel when I've got it all stashed up there. Man bun. Well, look, both of you say it's a man bun, so maybe that's the terminology. I'm not familiar. I just do me, I just focus on me and I do me. If that's a man bun, then so be it. But yeah, it's ridiculous how in the morning out of the shower, the hair is like out here and stuff. It's ridiculous. And then I can apparently hide it in this tiny little prune sized object at the back of my head. Oh, now that I feel it with my fingers, it's a little bit larger than a prune. Maybe a nectarine or a peach, but I guess a peach would be more appropriate because it's a little bit furry and stuff. Anyway, what's been going on with all of you awesome humans that I haven't spoken to for yonks and yonks and yonks and yonks? Who's here? I haven't even looked. Apart from 3G and Casval. I think Casval has left already. Other people coming in and out, waiting to see if I say anything exciting. You fucking wait your time then. Not going to get anything exciting out of me. Not at this time of year. We might do a birthday song a little bit later. Been getting into venomous snakes, Caswell. Yeah, that's definitely a cause that requires some preparation and forethought. One of my sons, that he keeps quite a few snakes, non-venomous snakes. He keeps my coastal carpet python, and it made a little bit of a mess of his hand earlier tonight. Took a bit of a chunk, a bit of a bite into his hand. And yeah, it's usually a fairly passive snake, but made a bit of a mess of his knuckles and whatnot across his hands. Wasn't paying attention though. So, kids, if you want to look after snakes, appreciate that situational awareness is definitely a valid asset to have in your repertoire of assets. Most definitely, don't ignore a cold-blooded reptile that could bite you at any time. Pay attention to its body language, where it's at, what it's doing, how it's feeling, what it stinks like. You can tell a lot from a snake based on what the scale behind its eye smells like. So you have a sniff of that scale every time before you fiddle with your snake. Sound advice, I'm sure. Google it. Google it. DET. See what Google says about that scale behind the eye and what it smells like. Good, Casval. Couldn't get rid of you if I kicked you with the toe of my boot. Bruiser, long time no speak. We'll get to that nonsense in a little bit with a song, I reckon. Last time I listened to Blackie on how to handle a snake, I got a second date. Can you believe that Huawei got a second date based on some of my advice? No, not listening to me. No, I'm breaking the fourth wall. Huawei said the last time I listened to Blackie on how to handle a snake, in quotes, I got a second date. Oh, now Deb's here. I can't be crude and gross about Huawei's comments about snakes and handling and dates. Snakes and dates go good together. They're good fun when you combine the two, snakes and dates. I'm surprised with the amazing success of a band called Guns N' Roses that there hasn't been a band called Snakes and Dates. Highly likely, Caswell. It's good to see some of you people in here. Since I do this nonsense very rarely, and never, I never plan on aspirating fluids into my lungs live on stream, but here we go. Let's do it. Yay. Goodness gracious. But I was only coming on here. I had a stupid idea of singing a fun Jesus song, and now I don't think I'll even do that. I'll just sit here and talk for a little bit because it is, my clock just ticked over to 13 minutes past 12 on the 25th of December, the Jesus Day, the birthday. Well, not really, because the seasons don't line up and stuff, but let's not get into that. Let's just play like we're 11-year-old kiddies who all still say, Christmas, yay. Wait, did I miss someone in chat? I haven't. I probably have. So many people in the chat. Just missing. Pardon me. People often say that, Caswell, that it must be nice being in the future, but realistically, it's no different than the time you're experiencing right now as we speak. Unless you've got like soldiers with machine guns or militant, oppressive regime members with machetes trying to take body parts off you. Essentially, the where the hands point on the clock don't matter at all. Oh yeah, right. A guy in the future would say that. Yeah, I'm currently hiding you from what's about to happen in the next 7 hours for you. If you own a motorcycle helmet, pop it on and find the securest, most saferest corner in your house and crouch down low for a couple of hours, because in about, I think I said 7 hours time. Yeah. I may have already said too much. Happy birthday, dear Jesus. Happy birthday to you, you slag. But yeah, if you believe that stuff, that Jesus fellow was just born 15 minutes ago in my time scale. But time's irrelevant. Just remember, time is an abstract concept. It doesn't really exist. We've created it to make sense of things. Oh, imagine, Casval, if I had to do the whole song. I'm so happy that I settled on just the finale bit. Wearing a condom isn't a bad idea either. That sounds like a scenario for like a teenage romp movie, Huawei, unless you've got a typo or something in there. Caswell gets it. That's why you're back here. That's why you're back here on these streams, Caswell. I should give you a link. If I gave you a link, would you come up and chat? I don't think I've ever seen your face on stream. What do you reckon, Huawei? Have you seen Caswell? Should we get him up? We'll get Huawei and Caswell up. Form a panel to discuss the value. You know, what's more important, a tuna melt or a tuna salad? What was my table making? My table is making some funny noises. I really enjoy it, but I don't enjoy it at the same time. Look at Huawei and Casval sucking it at equal levels of sook. That's all right. I don't mind. People just keep leaving anyway. As soon as I mentioned getting other people up to share the screen with me, like 5 people went away. Oh no, okay, I'll just be me for a little while. Oh, Starlink. I think my mate Josh, he uses Starlink and he seems pretty happy with it. Apart from the price, of course, because it's not the cheapest of internets, but yeah, he seems happy with the service it provides. Rude. Absolutely rude. I know it's probably going to seem a little bit ignorant of me, Cuzfile, but can I get a refresher of your biography? Where are you from? When were you born? Where were you born? What's your mother's maiden name? What's your Netflix password? All of those kind of things. Maybe just let's start with, where are you? Seriously, don't say planet Earth too. I'll block you if you say Earth or something stupid like that. The table is so wobbly. You getting those wobbles? I hope you're getting those wobbles at home. Oh, mine's a good one, my way. Mine's Bitty Bright. Yeah, and I've such quality imagery and many lengthy nighttime dreams of what Bitty Bright appears as. Oh, and now making people jump out of the chat, out of the stream again. Thanks, Huawei. Let's make people talk about their porn names and disappear from the stream, and stop watching and stuff. Georgia doesn't. Is Georgia south enough to be Dixie? Old school references, I guess. But it's not, is it? It's too far in that way and north a bit. Oh, what reptiles you got, Casval? You got snakes? I had a nice little skink capture. Hello, only Oscars. June, how are you? You must have shit the bed to get out of bed this early. Surely. Yeah, caught a little skink species that I've not seen here before and I cannot identify. But yeah, very nice to see new varieties of animals around, or versions of. Only Oscars hasn't slept yet. I mean, what are you, June? You're like, oh, hang on. Let me rephrase that. You're 47 years old. I'm sure you've slept at some stage. But I might have missed some other deep stuff going on. Some cool reptiles. Only Oscars says Australia has some cool reptiles. I can, in my mornings when I get out of bed, and I pour myself some orange juice. I don't do coffee anymore. I just do orange juice instead. Better sugar and better fiber. And I can sit and do half a dozen crosswords and see 20 different types of reptiles. Yeah, Australia's got some good reptiles. Prolific prolific. We don't have the coolest ones. There's definitely some other countries with some super cool reptiles as well. Monocled cobra, that's a pretty cool reptile. But yeah, turtles. We've got lots of fantastic species of turtles. Bell's phase, lace monitor. Yeah, I have a friend of mine. He's actually a German guy, and he's basically blind in both of his eyes. So he doesn't see very well, but he is one of these dudes who came to this area, 20 odd years ago, give or take. I don't know him that well, and probably calling him a friend may be a misnomer as well, but he lives in this fucking lean-to type shed out in the hills. G'day, Cody. Another long time no see. Goodness gracious me, it's been a hell of a long time before that, kid. But yeah, old matey lives in the bush in pretty much a shack, and he has a Bell's phase lace monitor. Is his like lapdog, his companion animal. He's yeah. But yeah, Bell's phase lace monitors, beautiful, very pretty. Definitely a good animal to keep. However, because monitors are very intelligent animals, sometimes you get one that might have like a dick personality or something like that. So you might get a bitey one. You might get one that doesn't really want to hang out with a human for too long. So yeah, you've got to be a dedicated animal keeper to handle any form of lace monitor, let alone Australian snakes or lizards, except for Cunningham skinks. If you don't know what a Cunningham skink is, they are such a good, like a tribal lizard to keep. You could keep like 30 or 40 of them, maybe start with 50, and they'll sort the pecking order out and stuff. But once they've got the pecking order sorted out, if they're fed and watered, they just spend their days playing. They're intelligent. They're like a little scaly dog that once they realize that their basic needs are taken care of, the rest of the day is just let's fuck around and find out. Good fun, though. Cunningham skinks. There's a few like that as well. Australian lizards that are just like, as soon as they realise that they've got a comfortable lifestyle, they're just so easy to keep because they know that they've got it made. Some skinks are live birth, Jane, and some still do eggs. A lot of the bigger skinks, like your blue tongues and your shinglebacks, they do live births. A lot of that's also based on the habitat that they live in. That it's more convenient to do a live birth and get your fucking baby out there and on its way, instead of like an egg birth where you might have to spend a few extra days looking after it. It's a little bit strange, Casval, because it seems that there's a shit ton of Australian reptiles available in the American marketplace. But yeah, obviously, well, let's hope most of the ones over there are captive bred and not being imported in socks and gym bags and stuff. Yeah, we have, going back to June, talking about live births, we have one particular species of skink that hangs around my house. That's just, they lay eggs and they don't really care where they lay them. So occasionally, I was going to say quite often, but there's a fairly substantial difference between quite often and occasionally. But yeah, occasionally I'll stumble across this pile of just little eggs thrown in a corner somewhere. And yeah, I'm not sure if that's a more advisable life strategy than giving birth to live babies, like some species of skinks have evolved to do. Because just dropping a bunch of eggs in the corner of some timber or some other construction materials doesn't necessarily sound like it's going to be fruitful. Yes, blue tongues, only Oscars, definitely live births. And like my reptile son, I'm not one of those lizard people running the planet, but I've got a reptile son. That's the son of mine that enjoys reptiles and stuff. He's bred quite a few blue tongues over the years, and yeah, they're definite live bearers, not unlike guppies or swordtails. They're live bearers. Yeah. But yeah, some skinks, I mean, it's a massive family. There's 1,000 or more different skinks, and some of them have not evolved to live birth yet. Some of them are still doing eggs, and they're still doing eggs fairly foolishly, just dropping them wherever they want and hoping for the best. Whereas I think that's where the live bearing skinks are superior, is that, that once that baby comes out, it's spat out onto the ground, it's ready to go. It already knows what to do by some fucking form of magic. These tiny wee babies know exactly what to do, except for that thing where they don't get eaten by predators. Yeah, that, I think that's more of a learned behavior. How to run away and not get killed, not become dinner for someone else. I have to go back through the chat, but I also have to, like, my table's making noises like it's going to explode. I'm almost frightened, but I'm not that kind of guy. Josh. Why is Huawei saying Josh? Which Josh? Oh, yeah, right. When I was talking about my reptile kid, yes. Yes, Huawei. Josh. My son, Josh. My reptile boy. Who got bitten by my snake Sue earlier tonight, and it made a right mess of his hand. I think it was his right hand as well, because he was being careless. Wait, Jane, you talking to me? Did you name a kitten Satan's Underpants? Oh, it took me too long to think of that name to make it funny enough. That's spinning me out. You've got you named one of your cats Dr. Blackie. Jane, really? I know it's cruel, and preemptive and stuff, but you may need to wrap that cat up in some plastic bags. Oh, that's going to get my YouTube channel some nonsense. Cody. I hope that laugh wasn't at me talking about putting cats in plastic bags. Because Cody, if you're laughing about cats in plastic bags, oh. Bicolor seal point ragdoll. His fart's so stinky. At least the last bit matches up. I get that. If I Google bicolor seal point ragdoll, I'm gonna get some hits. I'm doing that. I'm Googling bicolor, and just automatically typed it Australian instead of American. Bicolor seal point ragdoll. Right. I'll try and remember it all this time. Seal point ragdoll. Crikey. Are they terrible? Because a lot of people seem to want to sell them. They must be shit. So it's essentially a Siamese with a Siamese with airs and graces. Let's just put it like that. Wonderful cats. Is that what they're crossed between Burman and Persian. I can definitely see the Persian in there. I would have probably went with Siamese and Persian with its blue eyes and stuff, but yeah, definitely not the hair. Bizarre. 9 people viewing right now. Who are you? Let us know. Put a bloody some kind of letter or anything in the chat. Got some stalker, what do you call them? Not stalkers, lurkers. Yeah, it's stalking. That's that thing that I do at the weekend. Lurkers. Lurkers is what I was thinking of. My favorite cat that I had he was called Russell, and he was like a black-haired cat, but he had the hair of a Persian cat, but he was black, and I don't want to go into too much about him, but he was like a long hair lap cat, but he was sassy and didn't want to be held and stuff, but he was a beautiful cat. All of the other cats that I've had as pets in my last 20 or 30 years are just like fuckwits. Kiwi Mamo, it's like so late for you. How are you even still up, love? You're like 2 hours past me, and I'm at quarter to bullshit. I know I'm gonna sound like Christmas Eve. It's already Christmas, Jane. What are you talking about? I already did my Jesus song. I did my Christmas carol for everyone. Bloody Americans are so far behind all the time. Why? Oh, Bruiser. My reptile son that I was talking about before, who he used to breed blue tongues, and he had a couple of the young blue tongues that he bred. One attacked the other and like tore the shit out of its head, and it had gaping wounds and stuff on its head. That's like 9 months ago, 10 months ago. But yeah, he nursed it back to health, and then it was maybe a month ago, I think, that he bought the completely damaged blue tongue that had healed. Obviously, we wouldn't release a damaged creature back into the earth, but yeah, he nursed it back to health enough that it could be released into the wild and have a successful, happy life as a predatory lizard that gives live birth and understands what middle fingers mean. Crikey, what? I don't understand why the chat just does not do a thing for ages and ages, and then all of a sudden there's 42 new messages. June loves cats. Accepted, June. It's Christmas Eve here. I think I responded to those ones already, didn't I? I'm a little bit drunk. It's Christmas Eve after all. No, it's not. It's Christmas. I'm in Australia. We're already Christmasing. Happy birthday, dear Jesus. Happy birthday to you. It's never going to get old. Casval, a cynic of time and space. And hopefully religion as well. Merry Christmas then, says Jane. Fall asleep soon. Got a big day later. Understatement. Kiwi. 7:45. Christmas Eve, Louisiana. That. Can you double check that 3G? Yeah, cuz. Oh. Now I'm confused about. I didn't think. What are you guys? You guys are like 11, 12 hours behind me on the East Coast. That doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense mathematically to me. You guys are fucking with me. You're making me think your Christmas is coming later. It's already Christmas. It's already exactly June. The time thing is stupid. It is already Christmas. Just get it fucking over with. Yeah, AM or PM, Cody. Come on. We need precision when we're talking clocks. Oh, unless you're doing military time and then you're doing AM. Yeah, gotcha. Sorry, my bad. Slack. So let's do, because I'm gonna have to stand up and walk away and go and get a drink soon. Like after I ask this question, but I want to pose a question to all of these people that I have here with me tonight at the moment now, because, you know, if you're here with me, you're a special group with me. What is that thing if you weren't here doing, watching stupid YouTube with this guy? What's your Christmas thing that you'd be doing instead? Or no, I think that covers it. What's your thing? If you weren't here feeling obliged to feather my ego, what else would you be doing on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, whatever your time, wherever your time fits on the globe, because it spins around. I don't need to explain time to people. So I'm going to get a drink and then I'll wait for your answers and then we'll discuss them. And we'll get some of the people that are willing to answer, who are also willing to come up on camera. Let's do some of that. We'll do some discussions of Christmas. Oh, I've got to stop reading. We'll go and get a drink before I read. All right. So silly. Yeah, shouldn't I just put on a song when I walk away? I should. Yeah. bloody ray gun, has she actually managed to infect the American media? Oh my God. What a if she's anything, Reagan is a marketing genius. She secured herself an income for the next 10 years with all of this nonsense. Oh, sorry to hear that, Janice. Yeah, we had medical shit going on around this house as well the last few weeks, but I absolutely don't want to take anything away from you losing your mum. Crikey, it's gonna make me cry, love. I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm very afraid of when I lose my mum. It will be soon. It won't be too soon, but it will be soon. And it's a shit feeling. It really is. Sorry. Rest in power. What a time, though. You get to a certain age in your life, you think you're indestructible, and then you get to that next stage in your life where those older people than you that you thought were indestructible becomes terribly apparent that they're not indestructible. And then it becomes terribly apparent that we're not indestructible as well. You fucking look after yourselves. If you're still young enough to look after yourself, exercise and have a good diet and all that stuff, do that instead of doing stupid stuff like drinking too much or smoking too much or eating too much McDonald's or some of those other ones that I could probably list 1,000 of. But I think it sounds stupid to say it out loud, but I think it's actually easier to look after yourself and do some exercise and have a decent diet. Then I think that is easier than eating shit food and that kind of stuff. Anyway, put your comments down below if you disagree or want to try and explain what I think I'm trying to say, but I can't. Yeah, Huawei, I've said that I'm going to quit smoking by my 50th birthday party, but unfortunately my birthday pops up at a really stupid time of year. So I've got a table booked for 14 humans for my birthday on the 28th. If anyone wants to come along. Book your flights now, because you're all very fucking far away. But yeah, I've resigned myself to the fact that I will not have given up smoking by my 50th birthday, but it will be in my near future. So fucking lay off me, man, if that's what you're getting at. Ugh. Probably not. You're probably just being funny. Yeah, gardening's good. Isn't it? It's funny when you can actually suck fluid from your moustache. Normally, my moustache is pretty feeble, but I can, like half an hour after breakfast, I can still suck orange juice pulp out of my moustache because it's so efficient at saving energy. No, gardening's good, Casval. Do all of the gardening you can. Huawei, lay off about hassling me every day. I'm getting messages from Huawei every day. Give up smoking already. You're a fucking idiot for still smoking. Something like that. I can't remember if that's Huawei or someone else. But anyway, I'll do those health things for myself at my own volition. I will not. The more people hound me about shit, the crankier I get about it. And I go, well, fuck you, just leave me alone. Let me do it myself. Carsville, it's probably the fact that I haven't done one of these bullshits for a long time. But I think the main contributing factor to make me actually want to do one of these things that we're existing in right now is exactly what you've just said, that it is absolutely innate that we can just go fucking click a button, click another button, type a few words, click another button, click 17 or 18 other buttons, and then we're like, bang, in contact with these people that share similar ideals and stuff like that. Exactly. I do randomly think about that, and pretty much exactly why I decided to do a live stream tonight, because it's been quite a while for me, and I really appreciate even if it's just I get one sentence at this guy and one sentence at that guy, and we have a couple of little interactions, that's still fucking more magical than just I'll go and remain sat in that corner over there and just read the news or something like that. But yeah, life is so much more entertaining when you can share life with other people. But it even becomes more entertaining when you can share life with people from so much further afield. You know, people all around the world. We can have so many different impacts and educations for one another. And, you know, we can improve our existences. God, I'm not the Dalai Lama, I promise. Oh, that's nice of you to say, Cody. Even though I'm here virtually naked, I've got some health stuff going on at the moment, and one of my things, I had a bacterial parasite which I think I've beaten, but I still get this mad fucking skin thing where my skin gets really hot and really itchy, but it could be on my foot or on my elbow or on my scalp or on my ear. It can happen anywhere, and it's driving me fucking batty, but I'm coping with it as best I can. But yeah, as long as my Christmas gift, Cody, does not include this fucking skin condition that I am pushing through and trying to deal with, as long as your Christmas is excellent and beautiful and full of love, that's all I could give a fuck about. I don't care. Just don't get itchy. Don't get itchy and hot. Just do like love and fun and happy and stuff. That's all I care about. As long as people are lovey and funny and happy, good stuff. I have to, please bear with me while I read Casval's posts because I'm a little bit late, slow and drunk and late. It's like almost 2 hours into Christmas already. Happy birthday, dear Jesus. Happy birthday to you. I'm going to use that as a time blocker. Imagine if everyone on the planet had a good education and effectively used. Wow. Oh, fucking look at the Google doctors coming alive. Contact psoriasis. Allergic reaction. I can honestly tell Casval and Huawei neither of those things. But yeah, just annoying. Lots of stuff going on Gonna have to have my gallbladder out. That's gonna be fun. I think when you have your gallbladder out, you've got to change your diet and your stuff, and potentially other things that you put into your body you might have to change as well. We'll see. We'll see if my gallbladder is made from cast iron or if it's made from marshmallows and s'mores. Probably those ones. I've abused it a little bit in the last 30 or 40 years. I got 3 different creams, Cody, sat on my desk. I've got a limb from one of my old Spawn figurines that broke off ages ago and made me buy it again, so I still had a mint in the box version. But yeah, sorry. The claw on the end of it, really good for scratching the itchy ones. And then yeah, I've got a pile of 3 different creams right there beside the plastic limb when I get too itchy. And fingers crossed, I don't want to be too presumptuous, but the last 2 days, 2, count them, 1, 2, haven't been as itchy as the last 2 months. So I'm hoping, because I've had other members of my family, son and cousins, that have said that they've had a similar thing where they've got this really gnarly skin condition, but then after a few months it just disappeared, gone, no worries. So I'm kind of hoping that it happens to this one, especially the last 2 days, where it's not been like me wanting to scratch every inch of my body. The last 2 days have been like, oh, there's a little bit of an itch down here, I'll have a fiddle with that. Or yeah, like I guess now where I'm having a little bit of a scratch on my chest, but it's not like this absolutely amazing irking itch that drives the mind mental. Huawei says it sounds like herpetiphids. I don't know. It's Huawei's medical knowledge, it just completely outweighs mine. It's amazing. Considering he's just a Huawei and I'm a doctor. Yet his medical knowledge is just still astounding. Yeah, creams for days. Creams for days, Cody. I got creams. I think I'm immune to steroids. Even though the doctor seemed to laugh at that the other day, and I probably should have maybe punched him for that, for not thinking that I could be immune to steroids. It's like, fuck, I don't have muscles. Wait, hang on. Done anything interesting as far as your hobbies go, Blackie? Thank you, by the way, Casval, for changing the subject, because I was probably getting a little bit too like, oh, let's fucking sook about medical stuff and that. Mine, I don't know if everyone understands, but my main hobbies are Star Wars Lego and sometimes playing guitar. Sometimes. But yeah, there's not been a lot of Star Wars Lego come out of late. So yeah, you know, I've had to like play guitar and stuff, learn some songs and things. Cremes de la creme. The fuck do you mean by that, Cody? I'm not sure if it's a response to Huawei's. You know, when I see Huawei's comment that says "lol herpes, syphilis, AIDS." When I read that comment, I read like a you know, you get your whipped cream in an aerosol can, and it just goes across whatever you want to eat. For some reason, Huawei's lol herpes, syphilis, AIDS. I just read that as one of those whipped cream cans going and covering everything with cream. I don't know why. I'm just telling you what I'm thinking. I probably shouldn't. Cremes de la cremes. What's MICs? Casval? I haven't tried Lego Indiana Jones, Cody. My main my Lego addiction is primarily based on TIE fighters. Oh, hang on a tick. Probably doesn't help too much. I wanted to get all of the TIE fighters, and then some other, you know, starships and stuff became interesting to me as well. So I bought other ones, but I've got most of the TIE fighters. Some of them are too expensive, but yeah, I like my Star Wars Lego starships and stuff. What? Caswell, explain yourself. Clearly, I don't know if it's me too drunk or you too drunk, but if you mention TIE fighter in a sentence, you have to explain yourself thoroughly. and make sure you get my attention. Obviously, now we've determined that you've got my attention, but I still have no fucking idea what you're going on about. Acronym. You say you'll. Oh, right. Hang on, Caswell. Let me go into YouTube and I'll make you a mod so you can YouTube it. Yeah, fucking YouTube it. Link it. Who else wants to be? Who else wants to be a mod to my channel? I'm drunk enough to let anyone else in. I won't. Right. 5 mute it. Cody wants to mod, apparently, according to the chat, now that I've gone to YouTube. Just bear with me. How do I do this again? It's fucking been so long. Oh, wait. Can I just right-click you? I can, can't I? Add as moderator. Cody, get it fucking up you, bro. Hang on. And yeah. Cody, you're a standard moderator. You know, managing moderator. Calm down already. Same with you, Caswell. Did they go through? Oh, look, Cody's got his celebratory pinatas and whatnot. Drunken mod appointment. Yeah, I think that's how it was achieved, wasn't it? Because I was the drunk and I appointed it. And yeah, Huawei, exactly right. Huawei took advantage of me when I was drunk as well. Unlimited power. But yeah, between Huawei and me, we eliminate all of the fake fucktards that try and want to be moderators. But hang on, there was a reason we did this. I've just remembered. Wasn't one of you, it was Caswell or Cody, wanted to post something that we could look at? Which one was it? Now, the other one that it wasn't is going to like post a shot of their date or something. The ball sack slapping against a palm tree. All right. Thanks, Cody. Fresh moderator, Cody, supplying useful information and answers. You posed Legos. Well, make it happen. Where is it? Let's go. Let's look at Casfile's Legos, because my Legos are on screen. They're up here above me. You can see them, right? All right, clicking link, watching. Wait, what? Dude, that's like a 47-hour video or something. Can I? Is it okay if I pause it and watch it later? Oh, careful. already got someone's fucking blue-eyed, long-haired cat video. Oh, look out. I don't have that video anymore. I just fucking closed it. I don't want to see your stupid long hair. God damn it. Potential. You fucking cat. I understand that cats are pretty awesome creatures, but you know, when they're in an environment that they don't belong in, that can be quite terrible. If we can just burn them all, I guess. Burn where they don't belong. Like, let's not have cats in Australia. Or, I know, they're in South America. They belong there. Keep them in South America. Europe? I don't think Europe has many cats. So we can probably investigate that. But yeah, maybe before I go on my, let's just eliminate. Let's probably do some research first and work out where we should fuck cats off from. But definitely Australia. That'd be a good place to start. Australia. We've got too many. And people are stupid with them as well. Like, people are just so, like, hoity-toity. Oh, my cat can do whatever it likes. And then you've got so many other cat owners that are, like, super responsible and will keep them indoors and have, like semi-external play areas for them and stuff. And those people are cool and whatnot, but then you've got those fucking idiots that just, Yeah, my cat can come and go as it pleases. I don't care who it kills or what it's eating when it's not being fed the Mighty Boys or whatever the I Ams or Alpos. I can't remember all of the American cat food brands. But yeah. Fucking humans. Cats would be awesome if it wasn't for humans. If someone popped that on a t-shirt. No cats in Vietnam. Is that because they eat them all? Oh, no cats in Korea, no cats in China. I'm slowly working my way up the ladder, Cody. Yeah, why isn't Whitey eating cat like the Asians do? They've been doing it for years. It's got to be okay. It's all fun and games until you're sitting on a plane next to someone with an emotional support cat. Is it all fun and games until then, or are you just like still chomping at the bit and creating chaos by slaughtering small animals? Goodness, I have to take another minute to read Casval's comment. Not because of the words involved, just because of my appalling eyesight from this far to this far. Everyone in the reptile community has been talking about how 99% of us are us are super responsible, but we get so much crap from the government and the public. Yeah, right, okay. Cats, yeah, fuck cats. A little bit of both, Casval. Drunkenness, most definitely. I will not deny the effect of alcohol on my bloodstream this evening. But yeah, also I am nearly 50 years old and my eyesight is not the best. So yeah. Maybe the next time you see me on a live stream, you might see me with glasses, but that would also mean that I'd take enough initiative to book an appointment with one of those people that test your eyes and work out whether you need glasses or not. Can you guys, like, if I disappear for a moment, I'm just getting a ding-dong bell, which is a weird one these days. I'll just, like, play some music and you just can all get, like, annoyed at the fact that I'm not here. But yeah, I'm going to have to put a song on and fuck off for a minute and go and see what's going on inside with the old people. Back soon. Ta-da.
pants and thigh-high jeans. She was well known across the sea. Cleopatra wigs and shiny shoes. It was clear she saw what she did to you. Street corner spotlight lights up the stage where she lives her life. Streetwalker in the spotlight each night, walking on the sharp edge of the knife. Run for the money, walk for the grab, the best you've had. Best you've had. Best you've had. Run for the money, walk for the grab, the best you've had. Lecherous men all ask her out, to most of them she says no. The paying gent she sticks to most, a wealthy man is a generous host. Street corner spotlight, a delicate shade to enhance skin white. Streetwalker in the spotlight, flesh painted on, skin tight. Run for the money, walk for the grab, the best you've had. Best you've had. Best you've had. Run for the money, walk for the grab, the best you've had. Jumping, she's grabbing, she's keeping up the game. She's backward and forwards, in and out the same. With suit on and shirt on, money makes your name. She's helpless, she's lifeless, but keeping up the game. She's jumping, she's grabbing, she's keeping up the game. She's backward and forwards, in and out the same. With suit on and shirt on, money makes your name. She's helpless, she's lifeless, but keeping up the
My God, am I still alive? Fuck. Everyone just saw my tits. Oh no. Oh no. Tits and stuff. Fuck. God damn it. I'm sorry, I was called away by my ding dong alert system where my parents can call me. I'm supposed to be helping them all the time. What did I miss? I'm either just going to ignore everything and just shut it down and go fuck off. Yeah, sorry, cast followers away. I've just come back. He's not back. Well, wait, I'm back now. I can have a look at Casval's link if you want. Why not? Ian? Why? Why? Long time no see, and good to see you. Thank you for coming by. Jesus. Hurts so bad, but that's so good. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Yes, good morning, Ian. The morning being such a beautiful time of day. Or some other fucking nonsense like that. Jesus, I don't know. Big Ben. Give me a minute. Big Ben. Just follow this nonsense, and then I've got some fucking gold for you, lad. Hang on. Still swallowing. Be patient. Be patient for the gold that I'm about to deliver. I think I already actually delivered it in this stream too, so there's going to be a couple of versions that people can download and make supercuts from. Happy birthday, dear Jesus. Happy birthday to you. That one was for Big Ben. Go well, lad. Probably never to be seen on this channel again after such a recital. Oh, look at that. Big Ben's a lot of fun, like, man. Sorry for fucking mouthful of ice cream, sorry. Mouth full of ice cream. Sorry, is the last thing I tried to say. And Big Ben, no idea. I had no idea that you were also a man from the land down under. Where you from, bro? Let's talk. Let's talk Australia. Let's bore these international fucking idiots. Let's bore them with some Australia talk. I might regret that now because Big Ben's starting to sound like my ex-wife. Oh, bit drinky, are you, mate? You know, you might want to calm down on that. South Australia. In the port or in the inland? Because that's the way South Australia goes, isn't it? You're either in the main port section, fucking whatever his name was. It's named after a bloke. Yes, great. I don't remember it. Sorry. But if you don't work in the port, you're either working at Macca's or on the farms or something. I think that's how South Australia goes. A Vigilum. Bloody another one. I haven't seen you for yonks, bro. Bloody. Hang on. Shall I do this song again? I have to do this song again for Vigilum. Happy birthday, dear Jesus. Happy birthday to you. And like, Happy Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever the fucking nonsense is you celebrate. Have a good one. Doesn't even help keep the temperature down. It's ice cream. Ice cream should reduce temperature, right? As if no. Oh, Danny can. Long time no speak as well. I just knocked ice cream all over my fingers. Sorry. And yeah, no one wants to come up and join me on screen. I think I should just put a link and go, because like Kenny, I should say, is here. Huawei's here. I got enough people in this chat that would do on-screen stuff. I just gotta remember how to do it, How do I do that? Hang on, I think it's that one. Copy that, paste it there. I think. And then maybe whoever gets there before I finish my ice cream. Oh, if you're paying attention to the chat, check out Big Ben Urban Explorations. Thank you, Huawei, for the link. You're an absolute gem, as usual. I think I just had 17 possums run over my roof. Sick with flu, Kenny. Unfortunate. Most full-size human males can push through the flu, but it's all right, dude. It's all right. It's okay. You get a pass. What the hell is that? Ah, no, twice. Yeah, it's always quite funny when you post a link, say, come and play, and no one wants to come and play. And then all of a sudden, someone wants to come and play.
Hi, Blackie.
Hey, dude. Oh, who's on your shirt? What's on your shirt? Oh, I thought it was bloody...
The elf. From Elf.
I thought it was... What was the movie I just watched tonight? Jesus Christ. Terrifier. I thought it was Terrifier shit. Have you seen the Terrifier movies?
No, I don't think I have.
Probably best to stay away from them then. A little bit full on is the Terrifier franchise. What's been going on?
Oh, not much. I just got into work. Sitting in the car for a little bit. I don't have to clock in till 8, but I usually clock in a little early so I can get some overtime.
If you like clock in 6 minutes early to work, do they pay you overtime, or is?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I can clock in like half an hour early, and that'll be half an hour overtime if I leave on time. But I also, because I do deliveries, sometimes my deliveries take longer, and I get more overtime at the end of the day. Like yesterday was a 10-hour day, so I got 2 hours of overtime.
I think the most important thing with any job that anyone has is the working out of how to rort the system to one's own benefit. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, some companies won't let you do that. My last job, they wouldn't let me do as much overtime as I wanted. without missing days of work. And it's like, well, that doesn't help me. I need the money. But this company that I'm working for now, they don't care. They just want the work done. So
yeah, it's too difficult to find solid workers. That it's more important for them just to maintain a list of people that are, willing to do the job and stuff.
yeah, that's the hardest part. Like here, we just need people that will show up and do the job, and people will just not even show up to the interview, and it's like, damn.
Yeah, bloody jobs. They're going to be obsolete soon, aren't they? With all these robots and stuff that we keep hearing about.
Yep.
Yeah, well, all the good jobs won't be obsolete. Like licking cigarettes, rolling cigarettes for me.
Yeah. I quit smoking like a year ago. Vaping.
Why does it keeps happening to me? I have professed to the world that I would give up smoking by my 50th birthday. And I am, what are we? 7 days from my 50th birthday. And here I am still smoking cigarettes. So I've decided to not make it a 50th birthday thing and just make it like some silly pipe dream that I might have in the new year instead. Because I don't like the fact that my birthday falls on a ridiculous time of the year where people are celebrating Christmas and New Year's and all of that kind of nonsense. I just think it's silly to try and force. I don't like New Year's resolutions as well as another thing. So I'm being extremely mature and adult about it and saying that, yes, around this time of year, you are probably going to drink a lot of alcohol and smoke a lot of cigarettes. Just push the goal back a couple of weeks and make it more achievable instead of saying, here's one single day, let's nip it in the bud. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed a fair bit of chat as well, haven't I?
Yeah, it's been a long year for me. I haven't posted anything in months.
Do you have an OnlyFans?
No. I just been ghosting everyone on YouTube. I haven't posted anything. I still show up in the chat sometimes. This is the first actual stream I've popped up on in about 4 months.
Just be like me and have like an OnlyFans and just post like a dick pic like once a month or something. I'm getting thousands of dollars from my OnlyFans based on that.
Oh yeah?
I'm not really.
Now I gotta rethink my life.
I got like $7 from my OnlyFans, and it was like a picture of my lower back. Not even any nipples, penis, or anything. It was just lower back, and $7. It was like, oh, great.
Post pictures of like close-ups of a folded elbow.
Yeah.
Like that. You guys getting into summertime now, right?
Yeah, it's been very hot and sweaty and gross and really unpleasant when you have to clean up your house and make preparation for Christmas visitors and whatnot.
Yeah. You gonna have a big party with family?
A couple of different, like, we have a fairly massive family, like, on not only my parents' different sides, but between my siblings' sides, we have rather large family. So yeah, tomorrow we'll have a gathering with a decent sized group of the family, and then the next day another reasonably large grouping of different family members. So yeah, it's the next few days is going to be a little bit ridiculous. So I'll probably just rely on doing like a lot of heroin and alcohol, and my sleep's probably out of the question because there's going to be too many people around for sleep to be an option. So yeah, probably heroin and alcohol, I think, are the best options for me for the next 2 days.
Sounds like a solid plan.
Well, yeah, most people that have watched this channel before, I think, understand that how much I rely on heroin to make my existence possible. Wait, Huawei says, Blackie, you will quit when you want to and not a second before. Don't fucking... He's enabling me. He's an enabler. Huawei, don't enable me.
You'll quit when you're ready. I've been trying to get my grandpa to quit. He won't quit. So
Your grandpa. Is your grandpa older than me? I have a feeling he's probably not.
he's 76. So yeah.
Couple of years younger than me then.
A couple of years younger.
Well, yeah. Well, I'll promise. I promise you, Ian, and I promise Huawei that I will at least give up cigarettes by the time I'm 76. Gives me a little bit of a window to work with.
Are you rolling your own, or are you buying them by the pack?
No, I'm a roller.
Okay.
It's too expensive in Australia, man. Cigarettes are fucking ridiculously priced down here because they're trying to stop us.
$40 per pack.
$40 per pack.
Is that how much they cost?
No, I went to the tobacco counter at the supermarket today, and it cost me $76 for a 25-gram pouch of shredded tobacco.
What?
Or rolly tobacco, whatever. Or what do you even call it over there when you roll your own tobacco? What do you call it?
We usually just call it loose tobacco.
Loose tobacco. Yeah, $76 for 25 grams.
Damn.
You you put those numbers into your own computer and you can work out the magic that those numbers come out as.
That's crazy because I just bought a pound of loose tobacco for my girlfriend and it was $10. 16 ounces.
That's nuts. I'm pretty sure your girlfriend will probably resent you for buying her such terrible tobacco, and that'll every breath that she takes of that tobacco, she'll hate it because it tastes so terrible. But by God, yes, well done you for saving those dollars on some cheap tobacco.
I was just trying to find any tobacco. They had menthol one, and I was like, she doesn't want menthol. It was a bit cheaper than what I normally get, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, we have there's a kind of an outbreak in Australia at the moment of black market tobacco. We have all of these pop-up shops appearing where they just have these like ounce or 2 ounce size pouches of roll your own tobacco, and they sell as many of them as they can until the authorities come along and shut them down and say they can't do that anymore because there's such a, the tax on tobacco is such a heavy government thing here that they let it go for a little while, but then all of a sudden there's, after a shop's run for about a month and they've sold enough of their dodgy illegal tobacco, then the cops will come in and shut it down, and then that same shop will appear the next street over in a different, armpit of some other store.
Yeah, here it doesn't seem to be taxed as much, but it's still getting more expensive. Like a pack of cigarettes now is about $14 for spirits, and
$14. That's so laughable.
I know compared to you guys, it's like,
yeah,
still like we're used to, $7, $8, $9 packs of cigarettes, and even like before then they used to be like $5.
at least you can buy a packet of cigarettes and still afford a Big Mac or a Zinger burger for dinner. Can't do that here. You've got to choose in Australia. You either have your cigarettes or your fast food. It's one or the other. Make up your bloody mind.
So how are they taxing these things? Are they getting taxed out the wazoo?
Oh, is that a vaping device? Yeah, that's I can't really comment on that at the moment because it's a very, very heavy subject at the moment. It's open to a lot of conjecture about vaping and stuff and banning people from doing vapes and whatnot. But yeah, that's an interesting subject, and definitely more to come on that because it's very heavy in the public. Like where the government's trying to say, yes, all of you people can or you cannot vape anymore. It's a right up there at the moment being discussed. So yeah, ask me that question again in 2 or 3 weeks' time, and we'll have a little bit more of a conclusive decision about vaping. Fucking vaping people. Here I am smoking a cigarette, and I've got complete disdain for vapors because it's just as bad for your lungs as smoking a cigarette is. But here I am still smoking a cigarette.
Oh, it's just another way of getting it to your lungs.
Administration, isn't it? I've quite often found that word is quite funny. Administration, because we use it as a word for managing and ruling over people and making sure things are the way they are. And then we've got the administration of nicotine or heroin or alcohol, other things that we can administer ourselves. Administration, it's such a fickle word, a very fickle word. Sorry, I'm fucking probably too drunk to be hosting a live stream now. Huawei should come up here and take over the hosting duties.
Never too drunk. Come on, man. You've been here long enough. Never too drunk.
Yeah, when I say I'm too drunk to be hosting, it generally just means I probably need to go to my fridge and get another drink.
Oh, shit. It's a nice Christmas Eve. I had somebody brake check me on the way over here. I drive a steel frame 93 Explorer, and people in these little cars shouldn't be brake checking me. 5,000 pounds.
It's one of my favorite formats of YouTube videos is dash cam stuff.
Yeah, I'm really thinking about getting a dash cam because people are just crazy, and I can cover my ass if anything happens.
Yeah, and if you go dash cam, get one of the ones that's like you've got a front facing camera and a back facing camera as well.
Yep.
Just for the views.
Yeah, I want to get a nice one that will store and all the SD stuff. I don't know. People are just crazy on the road.
If you like bored, watch some of Australian stuff, dash cam stuff. You get to hear
the Australian videos are entertaining as hell.
You get to hear them commentate in words that are about as Australian as you can get. What the fuck, cunt? As like pretty commonly heard in Australian dashcam videos. Certainly, what the fuck turns up every second dashcam video. And yeah, C words and all of the other words. No N words, thank goodness, because Australians are sensible.
Yeah, Cass, but I'm thinking about getting some big tires and lifting this thing soon. Just so, I don't know. I guess it's not big enough, but this thing is literally a truck. Don't think it's a truck. Shit, there goes the phone again.
Lucky you've got trousers on.
I got pants on. I guess that's soon. I got parts to put away.
Casval says Garn and Dank Pods are the only Australian YouTubers I know. Wow. Thanks, Casval, for leaving me off that list.
I will say my favorite form of Australian content was when you were drunk as hell and you're singing, and then all of a sudden you take your guitar and you just smash the computer. I'll never forget that. That was the best thing I've ever seen. It's just out of nowhere. You're like, fuck this computer.
The stupid thing about that was that it wasn't even on my channel.
Mm-hmm.
That was on
right?
Anthony's channel. Yeah. Try it again, though. I'll see if I can fetch a guitar.
No, don't hurt any more of your guitars. That was a good memory. The people that were will remember.
Yeah. I'm fairly frequently reminded of that occasion of me hurling the guitar and being very maggot and yeah. And another one I get reminded of is when we did a Australian fish tuber, like we did a 24-hour one, and it the 24-hour period that we were doing the stream over was also including my birthday. So yeah, the first half of the stream I was already getting, ridiculously drunk because I was an alcoholic, a terrible alcoholic at the time. And then waking up the next morning and still being ridiculously drunk, but also maintaining that drive to be part of the group and still put in my effort, and fucking 8 o'clock in the morning or something and getting up and getting on a live stream maggot drunk from the night before. But still putting in, still doing my part for community, for the world in general. Oh goodness. No, I was just a drunk fucking idiot. No, kind of like now. A little bit of a drunk idiot. How's that song go?
But I gotta go clock in and get ready for the day. I'm only doing a half day today.
Righto. Good stuff. At least one of us is working on Christmas.
Yeah. Well, it's actually just Christmas Eve here. So tomorrow I have off, Christmas Day. But it was good chatting with you, bro. I'll talk to you around somewhere later.
So, around somewhere later, indeed. Have a good Christmas, Hanukkah, all the other ones as well. But yeah, most of all, Merry Christmas. I know we're not supposed to say Merry Christmas nowadays, but fucking Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Get high and have pie. What are we getting high on, and what sort of pie are we having? Jane? Hey? Maybe not. Speaking out of school, is that what they say? Preaching out of school. Huawei. Do you know Jack Cades? Boysenberry pie. What about apple and rhubarb? June. Have you tried those two flavors together? Or strawberry and rhubarb, if you're wealthy enough to afford strawberries. My glasses are gone. They're broken. Jack Cades. Jack Case. How does it go though? Try and learn it. Let me learn it again. I'll try it without that. Maybe. No, I'll tell you what. I just won't try it. Such a hard song to sing. I don't want to do it because I'll ruin it. Yeah, even that scared me. How do you write a song that scares people away from trying to play it? Fucking this kid did it. No, I'm not going to do it. Righto. Oh, do it, Caswell. Because if you're not jumping up, I'm just going to jump off anyway. You still got the link from above, or shall I repost it? I can repost it if you like, if you want to try. Done. Fourth was better. feel so alone. I don't have a home. I'm wasting my time pretending I'm fine. I had to pause midnight to let Casval in.
Hi.
How do you say Casval? Do you say Casval?
Yeah, pretty much how you saying it.
Good. I don't like to say things wrong.
No. I don't remember how to do this. How do I flip my camera?
Pretending I'm fine as I wither away. Remember my name down the line. No one knows that song anyway, do they?
Nope, I don't. I was listening to it though. You can keep going if you want to. It's so zoomed out. Zoom in.
It's a really hard song to play. I mean, the chords are really simple, but the way that kid does his voice to make this song makes it a little bit difficult, especially for a simpleton like me that can't sing very well.
Yeah. How the hell do I zoom in? Settings. Where did settings go?
What do we got going on? What are you showing us here?
You're in my camera. Oh, yes, maybe. Okay, I guess I don't have control over.
Anything? Go on. Exploded. Are we still here? Are we still live? Was it just him that disappeared? Definitely have to take a photo of that. I was about to roll a cigarette and I dropped a cigarette paper. And it landed on the ground upright, like some kind of cigarette paper tower in some kiddie's playground, children's playground with seesaws and whatnot. Oh, here he is. Hang on. He's back.
Yeah, I'm back.
What happened?
I hit the back button too many times. I'm trying to figure out how to get my camera was really far zoomed out. And I was trying to get it to zoom in, but it was the wrong camera. There's two cameras on the back of my phone. I forgot about that.
Fucking first world problems, isn't it? Too many camera buttons.
Yeah. But hey, check this out. This is the enclosure for my flying gecko. I'm going to see if I can try and get the spook out.
Hang on, I'll make you full screen so I don't have to look at me. Wait, how do I do that? Fucking, it's been so long.
Yeah.
There we go. I think that's done.
Maybe we can get a look at it. Where you at?
Where's flying geckos from? Are they Australian or are they Southeast
I think they're
Asian?
from Madagascar.
Ah. I never thought anything exciting came from Madagascar.
Hey, do you see him? You can kind of see him here. I tried sticking my fingers in there to spook him out, but he just keeps going deeper into hiding. You can kind of see him a little bit.
I think that's the fun thing about making like true to life enclosures for reptiles and other herptiles is that as exciting as it is to be able to see them, it's often just as exciting not to be able to see them because they're just, they're buried in there living their own life.
Yeah, he definitely seems to like it. He definitely seems to be doing a lot better. He's a wild caught, and he wasn't doing very good when I first got him. He was really, really skinny, and putting him in here, he's been eating a lot and doing really, really good. I've had him a couple of years now. He's doing great. If my cord is long enough, it is not. Not very much.
Apparently, the QE2 is coming into your port.
Apparently, the what?
QE2 is coming into your port. What the devil was that? Bah, bah, bah. What was all those noises about?
Oh, somebody was trying to call me.
Ah, it's just
I didn't know you could hear them. I was just ignoring it. Settings, camera, mirror my camera. Maybe that'll fix that. Yes, that's much better. I'm having to relearn this shit. So this is the enclosure for my tokay gecko. She is mean as fuck. She bites as hard as a crocodile. When she bites you, she tries to death roll a chunk out of you. I don't handle her with my hands or with gloves or anything. I use tools. I use a snake hook like she's a venomous snake because she bites hard as fuck. Fucking hate getting bit by her.
What sort of lizard is it?
What's that?
What sort of lizard?
It's a tokay gecko. If I can swing this out. Yep, she looks mean right now. Easy, lizard, easy. There she is.
Type a Y in the chat if you want Ian to get, Casval to get bitten by his gecko. Type it N.
I'm not doing that. I don't feel like bleeding all over the place. It makes a huge mess. I don't want to clean up all that blood right now.
It was classic when my son turned up earlier tonight, a few hours ago, and one of his hands was just completely covered in blood from my cuff. Yeah, it's not generally a bitey snake, but for some reason it took a taste to him tonight, and made a mess of his hand.
Yeah, this little gecko is snappy as hell. I think she was a crocodile in another life. I think she's reincarnated, and I think in her previous life she was a saltwater crocodile.
I had a couple of nights ago, I caught a skink outside my bedroom door that I've not identified in this area ever before. And I still don't know what sort of skink it was, but it's definitely in the same Taliqua family as blue tongues and shinglebacks and pink tongues and all of those guys. Definitely one of those, and definitely a young hatchling. But yeah, I'm still absolutely unknown as to what species it is or was or is. Yeah, I'm going to say is because I tried to keep it alive as best I could. I probably should have kept it, but I didn't, have a box or a cage ready to go for it.
Okay, so did you end up letting it go?
Yeah, I put it in like one of my indoor gardens. Indoor-ish gardens, I should say. That it's probably still in there, but it'd take me probably 2 days to find it in there if it's still in there.
Yeah. One thing you could do is you could set up a heat lamp over a rock, and then, well, I guess it's already pretty damn hot in there, but still, a nice basking lamp would draw it to it, and then you could get a better look at it for identifying it and keeping it around. It's good free pest control, if nothing else.
I got some pretty good pictures of it when I picked it up. But yeah, it was still like, even like, to me, the best of my knowledge, it looked like a little pink tongue skink, but it didn't have the pink tongue. I'm not sure if pink tongues are born with the pink tongue or if they gradually develop it. It was more black blue, like a blue tongue, but it was almost entirely white or beige lizard.
Huh, that sounds cool. One thing you could do to identify it really easily is reverse image search one of those pictures you took. Go onto Google and onto your PC and drag and drop it into Google and reverse image search it, and then that'll be a pretty easy way to find it.
True. I might have to give that a go.
That's what I do for all kinds of weird spiders and stuff around here. I've been into reptiles since I was a little kid, but I'm starting to get into arachnids now. A buddy of mine breeds these Balfouri tarantulas. They're these really pretty little tarantulas that you can keep communally. You can keep just as many of them as you want to all together, and they don't eat each other. And he's going to give me a starter colony of some of those, and I'm going to start breeding them. And I'm really looking forward to it. They're really cool little tarantulas.
Yeah, I like tarantulas. They're cool spiders. We've got a few decent ones in Australia as well.
One of the things that kept me from getting into tarantulas so far is the fact that you can only keep one, and all they ever do is hide for most of them. Like, it's the same as keeping an empty enclosure. Like, having an empty tank is the same exact experience as having one of them. But with these Balfouris, they're out a lot, and there are a whole bunch of them in the tank, and like, they're always doing stuff. They're way more interesting.
Yeah, that's the thing with most spiders or scorpions or centipedes. They're excellent creatures to have as pets, but yeah, they're very seldom visible unless it's feeding a clock.
Yeah. I used to have an emperor scorpion, and it was exactly that. I could have set up an empty tank and just put a rock in there, and it would have been the exact same experience as having that scorpion. And even when it was time to feed it, it wasn't that interesting or exciting. All it would do is grab the cricket or grab the dubia, and that was it. It would just sit there and chew on it a little bit and just sit there with it. Like it wasn't a huge hunter. It wasn't zipping around the tank. It wasn't stinging it. It wasn't anything exciting. It would just grab it. And that was it. Nothing else. Just sit there with it. Very cool animals, but very boring pets.
Definitely. All right. Does anyone have any questions for Caswell or me? Because otherwise, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning here, and I probably should go to bed.
Yeah, you probably should.
Being that it's, if I walked outside right now, I might have to shoot Santa. It's Santa o'clock here at the moment.
Going to bed at 3 a.m. would be maybe the slightly less than responsible thing to do, but I think you have a track record at this point, don't you?
Yeah. Thanks for reminding me. And my table's making fucking stupid noises too.
No, Casball is not my real name. My real name is Chad.
Like the country in Africa?
Yeah, exactly. I am a country in Africa.
And you're landlocked as well.
Yeah, unfortunately. I really wish I had some ports. You heard ships earlier, but that wasn't a ship. I was just pretending so I could soothe my nerves for not having a fucking port. Just completely landlocked. It's depressing. It gets to me.
Could be worse. It could be Mali.
That's true.
Why is it true?
If I were a small island with no natural resources, I could be Hawaii too. That would suck.
I thought that Honolulu was ranked as USA's most livable city.
Yeah, but everything they have is shipped to them. Like I was watching a documentary about it before, and basically Hawaii without any importation is just completely fucked. Like 90% of the people that live there can't survive. Like those islands can only support a certain population density, and it's way, 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 way over what it can actually support. If ships stop going to Hawaii, most of the people there are dead.
Thank goodness for spam.
Yeah, seriously.
I do like this enclosure you're showing us today.
Yeah, I figure it's better than just sitting there staring at my face.
But yeah, I also feel the pain of you make such a pretty little habitat for an animal to live in, and then it's an animal that you might see once a week.
Yeah, well, I get to see this one pretty much every night. He's nocturnal and he comes out pretty much every night, but he's wild caught, so he's very, very scared of me. So anytime I move or do anything, he runs away immediately. But he's still cool to watch. Sometimes I'll lay in bed because I can't sleep, and I'll just sit there, watch him hunting and moving around and doing stuff and sniffing all the stuff and licking everything and just doing lizard stuff. And it's pretty cool. General lizard shenanigans.
Yeah, lizards are great. I really do appreciate the fact that where I like sit outside and do my crosswords and stuff. I have many different species of lizards, and a lot of them are skinks that, to me, I think a lot of skinks are as intelligent as dogs, and they play like dogs do with each other and stuff.
Yeah. We have a lot
And
of green anoles, and they do that too. They'll chase each other around, and they're obviously not fighting. They're obviously just playing. It's pretty cool.
yeah, they just get bored with sitting around doing nothing.
Yeah, hell yeah. I can definitely understand that. All I ever
Are,
do is work anymore, and yeah.
are anoles skinks?
No. Anoles are their own genus, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, right.
They're real cool though, because we've started getting because of climate change, which isn't in itself isn't a good thing, but we've started getting more South American species up here, and I'm like, there's been sightings of Cuban night anoles, and those are really really cool. If I catch some of those, I'm keeping them.
Yeah, right.
There are certain morphs of Cuban night anoles called blue beauty anoles, and they're really really cool. They're a big old lizard, about, well, I guess not big, big by just random lizard in the yard standards. They're about 8 to 9 inches long, and they're yellow, bright blue, bright green. Like, they're really really colorful little lizards. They're very cool.
Yeah, it's the climate change bizzo is the opposite for us down here, because the the newer species that we're seeing are ones that are coming from the north and traveling south. So yeah, a different dynamic, but the same dynamic.
Yeah. Yeah, global warming sucks, but it is kind of fun because I get to see cool and interesting new lizards.
Yeah, that's for sure. Huawei's last gecko tried to sell him car insurance. No. Righto, like I did say, it's 3 o'clock in the morning here, so I'm going to have to close this down and piss off.
Okay. Well, I'm going to close this enclosure then. Well, let me get this.
That's nice, eh? I like that a lot.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. And it's not even grown in. I've actually redone it recently. A lot of these vines are going to grow up to the top and then create kind of a canopy up here. These little vines. That's going to look real good. I can't wait for that. The lizard will love it too because he's got more hiding places.
What's your vines?
They are ficus. They're ficus vines.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
With smaller enclosures, I like to stick to plants that have smaller leaves. If you put a plant with big leaves in a small enclosure, it makes the enclosure feel small. I like to play with scale. I've got a buddy who's a tattoo artist, and he taught me about playing with scale.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
But yeah, anyways, I'll let you get off of here. I will figure how to close this.
Merry Christmas. Now, piss off, says Huawei. I think I said it already before, but happy birthday, dear Jesus. Happy birthday to you. Now piss off, like Huawei said. See yous in the next one. Probably next year sometime. Who can tell? Huawei, maybe. He can tell. He can always tell. Can't you, Huawei? Fuck off.